Place the band around your heels, arch. I like to cross them on this. Hold on to the tubing, not the handles. Bend your elbows. Exhale. Good. Let me turn so I can see you better. Good. Now we're practicing our posture muscles. If you don't feel enough, grab more band. Another trick is to have 2 bands in your hand. These are really important muscles. I would say if you just did 1 band exercise a day, this would be a good one. We need strong back muscles. Notice how I'm keeping the elbows low. The neck is easy. I can move my neck at any time. Exhale, pull your elbows past your ribs. Everyone looks good. This one's so important. Look at the postures on everybody. I love it. Your ear is in line with your shoulder, is in line with your middle rib, is in line with your hip. Breathe in and out. Jawline is parallel to the floor. You're tall. We are going to add on to this. So when you're ready, bend one elbow and rotate to the right in your upper back. Keep your hips or legs the same. Rotate left. If this makes you dizzy at all, just look straight ahead. But if you can, add a little bit of the cervical rotation. Exhale. Good. Upright spine. Upright spine. Jawline is parallel. Exhale, pull. And try 8. Good. And 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now for me, this is a really heavy, this is a purple, so I'm going to go to a medium. So somewhere that's medium, and again, you can also manipulate with where you hold it. The purple's pretty heavy, so I'm going to go to a medium. So I want us to cross the band and put the elbows beside the ribs. This is a very important one. I just saw a study out about athletes who were incredibly strong in most of their global muscles, but the external rotators were weak. That's what this is. That's what we're working. So if you, especially if you do any sport or any repetitive work or chore, these muscles are going to help your shoulders keep that humerus in an appropriate alignment in the glenoid fossa. So it's not very big. It's not like a big squat. It's not very glamorous. It's very small and therapeutic. Your elbows are glued. What I see looks good. The shoulder's going to try to lift off your arm, but you're not going to let it. You're holding on to some imaginary ball or an imaginary washcloth underneath your forearm. Everyone looks good. I just want to really repeat those cues because it's a very therapeutic move. It's not a big, huge move. Now, this is a very informal, just kind of roll your shoulders out. Give your scapula should be moving. Your shoulders going up and around. Neck as well. Just release it all. Now uncross the band. Uncross the band. It's still about a medium. Your exhale is going to press your arms beside your hips. But what I've got going on is that I'm not wanting to hit the floor, so I've got them out a little wider than my hips. Exhale, exhale. Good. And notice that you can try to play around, you can dance with that final range of motion more. So when you push, you can resist the band pulling you back. Resist the band pulling you back. Now get tall, like you're having a golden thread attached to your crown. Your triceps, the back of your upper arm, are also trying to maintain a straight elbow. So it's okay if you feel them, that's appropriate. Lats, a little belly, and some tris and rear deltoids. All right, bonus, add little 10 pulses. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Good. And you thought you were done. So lift your shoulders. We're going to do a rear delt. Pretend that you are making almost like a soft T. You see how there's a bit of softness to my arms? So your exhale is, it's almost like you're hugging a tree backwards. You have this roundness, not in the neck. You're not doing a neck tension, but in the rear deltoid. These should feel like, wow, I don't work these muscles much during the day. That it might feel like it's unfamiliar or foreign as far as what we do during the day. That's why it's so critical we do them. And you see I bias the back muscles because that's what prevents people from getting rounded forward. It is preventable. So here we are. It should feel like a little bit of burn on the back of them arms. 4, back of the shoulders. 3, 2, so much so that if you're like me, you're craving a stretch. So let's take a stretch. You can sit any way you want. Inhale. You can sit any way you want because our main objective is to stretch the spine laterally. Every day your spine would like to be stretched laterally in rotation, in flexion, and extension. An axial extension, which is just a big long posture. So those are the ways your spine wants to be moved every day for wellness. Breathe in. And if you have a healthy spine, there's a saying in yoga, you're as young as your spine. So we're giving some attention to that. We want radiance to emanate from the center out. Now we're going to do the other one of those formulas. Up, rotation. I'm going to look at you, but you're probably looking over your shoulder. Wonderful. You're doing great. Inhale. Open up those arms. Exhale, add a rotation. Now inhale,